Welcome guys, so this will be my fourth Murders at Karlov Manor. Quick draft. This is the first pack here. We've got a rare land, but we've also got a Hunted Bonebrute, which is a bit more interesting than a rare land, so a bit more aggressive. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And as far as I can tell with this, the enter the battlefield trigger, obviously that's if you play the Bonebrute for 3 mana, sort of face up, you get your opponent gets 2/1/1 dogs. If you play it face down and flip it, your opponent will not get the dogs, so I think it's pretty good. We have a green mythic rare, the Pride of Hull Clade. Oh, it's another 11 cost creature. I tried playing an 11 cost creature in my last draft. I never managed to cast it. I had 4 or 5 ramp cards, but it was nowhere near enough. I can see this gets a cost reduction. It is a crocodile, elk, turtle, and it's a legendary creature. It costs X less to cast, where X is the total toughness of creatures you control. That's pretty good. Okay, so it's a 2/15 defender. It could get cheap if you've built up a lot of creatures. And then double blue and 2 till end of turn. Target creature you control gets +1/0. Gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. Draw cards equal to its toughness and can attack as though it didn't have defender. Wow. Okay, so what you're telling me, if this thing actually hits my opponent, I draw 15 cards. That's pretty stupid. It's a good way to deck yourself. But what the hell? It's a nice blocker, I suppose. Yeah, you get to draw cards. Well, I don't know if we're going to actually do anything with that. That seems very stupid, but we can try. So yeah, sort of green, black, blue so far. I think the first 5 cards we should just pick the best thing, whatever it is. Yeah, Burden of Proof. Not that exciting. It's alright, I suppose. It's kind of a removal card, or it's a stat. It removes stats on things that aren't. It does affect detectives. As long as it's a detective you don't control. Right. Longer by destroy creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. That's just a very good removal spell. We're probably going to pick that. Tin Street Gossip. Market Watch Phantom is quite good. Witness, Blue White Flyer, and the Undercover Crocodile, which, yeah, another disguise card, 5/5. Longer by, I think, is the card. We don't have to play green, really. I don't think this card is super playable. Polygraph Orb. I mean, it's a 5 mana card draw, card selection spell, and you can sort of pressure your opponent with it. Make them discard. I'm not sure it's very good, but it's card advantage, I suppose. Rope gives you reach, which is good. I like reach. Offender's a cheap creature. Can pump it up. And you can give it Suspect. It's quite good. Bite Down on Crime is a good removal spell. Cold Case Cracker, 3/3 flyer, pretty good. We could just maybe go for mono black in the first pack and see what else we get. Or we could go for this green removal spell. Public Thoroughfare is mana fixing. That might be a good investment. Let's get some early mana fixing. Okay, 3 damage. A red card there. Blue Detective, Agency Coroner. Oh, they went this way. Gives you a bit of ramp, bit of mana fixing. Vitu-Ghazi Inspector. 1/3 reach. Could be a 2/4 reach. Okay, that's a nice little 2-drop. I'm tempted to take that over the ramp card. I think decent 2-drop creatures are hard to find. I think I'm going to take that. Maybe we'll officially go for green. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. Oh yeah, that becomes a 4/4 Gorgon with Death Touch and Lifelink. If you can get 3 creature cards into graveyards. And it's also destroy something that took damage. Shock is pretty good. Lots of red is looking free here, quite seriously, but I like my black cards, so I'm gonna take Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. We'll try and get this to work. I think Sanitation Automaton's quite good because there's just so few 2-drops, and you get to look at the top of your deck and get rid of it, so it can help you get 1 card closer to a land. But I'll take Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. Clan Basher. Cerebral Confiscation. I'm not that excited about. Discard cards. So there's the Automaton, or we can get a second Public Thoroughfare. 2 is maybe a little bit iffy. You do not want to draw both of these. That said, I'm going to pick it. I think it could be very useful to get some early mana fixing. So I think we won't go above 2 of these. It doesn't add up, so you get a creature back from the graveyard at instant speed. It can't block, but it's got menace. It's quite good. Hedge Whisperer. Ooh, 0/3 for 1 green. You may choose to not untap him. So collect evidence for target land you control becomes a 5/5 plant boar with haste for as long as he remains tapped. So really interesting. 0/3 that can turn one of your lands into a 5/5. I like that. We got Agency Coroner again, but we got Topiary Panther, which is great. Absolutely fantastic for land cycling. We might see more Topiary Panthers later. We definitely will never see another Hedge Whisperer. I think it's fun, and I think I want to try out the Hedge Whisperer. We have a green-black card, a Kraul Whipcracker. That's great. 3/2 reach. Definitely another great 2-drop creature. There is the Slime Against Humanity, which is pretty good if you can get it in multiples, but also difficult to get in multiples. Repeat Offender is another good 2-drop. We'll take a really good 2-drop. Let's see where we are. Snarling Gorehound, very good 1-drop. I'm not a fan of combat tricks, so get the Gorehound. I've already got quite a few 1-drops though. And we'll take the black creature, thank you. Polygraph Orb, very unpopular card, it's gone all the way through. Repeat Offender, good 2-drop creature. I think it's better than a Polygraph Orb, so I'm going to take it. And get past an Agency Coroner, so the black cards are not getting picked either, which is good for us. There is a murder in this pack, so you would probably go, you know, if you're playing sensibly, go straight for the murder. But I am an inveterate rare drafter, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to grab War Leader's Call. I don't have a War Leader's Call, so I'd quite like one. And, oh, connecting the dots as well, another rare for us, another red rare. Grab that. Always helps if you don't look at the other cards when you're grabbing a rare, just so you don't have to think about it. Right, we have Chalk Outline. Is this a good card? 4 mana. When creature cards leave your graveyard, you get a 2/2 detective, and you investigate. So it gives you card advantage and a creature. I tried playing this in my last deck, but I never drew it. But I did have a lot of collect evidence effects. I feel like it has potential. But it's kind of a 4 mana do nothing, which sometimes you just can't afford to have that in your deck. For our collect evidence, we have Hedge Whisperer. Do we have anything else that does that? Yes, Vitu-Ghazi Inspector can collect evidence 6. So we have a couple of evidence collectors. Let's have a look down here. So Unscrupulous Agent, yeah, decent 2-drop, makes them exile a card. On a Topiary Panther. I didn't get pick up the first one. I think this is going to be more consistently useful than a Chalk Outline, so I'm going to take the Topiary Panther. Right, Lead Pipe. +2 power. Basically costs you 3 to play and equip. Oh, the Slimy Dualleech. It's trade up potential, so your small cheap creature gets to get Death Touch and attack, which is nice. I think that's better than a Lead Pipe. The inevitable Agency Coroner is there. Nervous Gardener. So yeah, basically for 4 mana you can grab a basic land from the deck and put it in your hand. So that's another mana fixing thing. Do we need another one? Or can we pick a Slimy Dualleech? I think Slimy Dualleech is just a bit good. We need a decent 4-drop. We don't have any 4-drops yet. Let's take that. Okay, Magnetic Snuffler can bring back equipment. We're not really doing equipment at the moment. Extract Confession. Ah, they have to sacrifice a creature. If you collect evidence, they have to sacrifice their highest power creature. That's a good removal spell. I think it's better than a Rakish Scoundrel, so we'll take that. Soul Enervation, 4 mana removal spell. Pretty good. Flourishing Bloomkin. Creature that can dig 2 forests out of the deck. That's also quite good. I think I'll take the removal though. Another decent 4-drop card as well. Repeat Offender, another decent 2-drop. We're doing very well for 2-drops. Don't usually see this many 2-drops in this set. So yeah, we do have a Repeat Offender. We could even go Gravestone Strider for a bit more mana fixing. Remembering we're trying to get double blue to activate the Pride of Hullclade. So I don't think it's a great loss to not go for a Repeat Offender. Let's get a bit of cheap mana fixing there. Right, Macabre Reconstruction. Pretty good. Bring back 2 creatures, but there's another Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, which is pretty good. I mean, it's more reach as well, more than anything. And this, I guess, like most limited formats, this has been. I've seen a lot of games determined by who has the flyer, so I think that's a really good pick. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss again. Okay, went this far. Fair enough. Able to take it. Rope provides reach. Is that a good enough reason? Oh, another Extractor Confession. No, we definitely go that. Unscrupulous Agent is good. Let's take that. And we have loads of 2-drops now. Lead Pipe or Agency Coroner. We already got a Coroner. I don't think we need loads of Coroners. I had 3 Coroners in one deck recently. I'll try out a Lead Pipe. I don't know if I'll use it. And the Magnetic Snuffler can bring back the Lead Pipe, I suppose. But let's see how many lands we've got. So actually we're just 1 card off a deck. A deck being 23 cards. Wojek Investigator. Okay, continued card draw from that. Or we can go for the red-black land. Angel Detective. Do I want to play Angels? Have an Angel Detective. I think the red-black land is going to be better for my collection, so I'm going to just take that. Aftermath Analyst, another 2-drop. You mill 3 cards. Oh, and when you sack it, return all land cards from graveyard to battlefield tapped. Very interesting. But I've seen what I'm probably going to take, which is the Murder. We have a green creature, an escape tunnel. Let's look at another mana fixing card. I will take the Murder. Okay, we have Persuasive Interrogators. This gives you an alternate win condition. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, you can give people 2 poison counters. There is not very much poison in this set. This might be the only poison card. But it's kind of nice. A nice alternate win condition. Big chunky creature, top of the curve kind of thing. But yeah, I've tried playing it before. I've not won a game with it, so I think it's a bit of a long shot winning with this thing. Flourishing Bloomkin lets you dig forests out of your deck. I like that. It's expensive though to flip it. It's 5 mana, but not bad. We have a Slime Against Humanity, which I'm not even going to begin to try and collect these. I think it's a fool's errand. Slice from the Shadows, though, is a really good removal spell, because it's 3 mana to kill a face-down card, because it can't be countered. I think this is the best card here. Pompous Gadabout. So this guy cannot be blocked by face-down cards, basically. He's a sort of evasion. Sample Collector collects evidence. We have a lot of evidence collecting. We don't have a lot of 3-drops. I think I would like one of these 3-drops. Alley Assailant, Repeat Offender, well, they went this way. Do we need to ramp things out? That's the escape tunnel. I think I'm going for the Sample Collector. Clandestine Meddler. You can give Menace to one of your creatures or remove a blocker. I think it's quite good. It's quite good having options like that. There is another Topiary Panther, which is good. I would like 2 of these. So it's a difficult choice. I think I need 3-drops more desperately, so I'm going to take a Clandestine Meddler. Basilica Stalker is a nice flyer. I think we take that, honestly. I think what I'm going to cut from the deck, Magnetic Snuffler, and I'll just cut the lead pipe. I think that's a pretty good idea. The Undercity Eliminator, now that is a card. Sacrifice artifact or creature. I think even if you don't have loads of clues in the deck, that's pretty good. So yeah, we've got to take an Undercity Eliminator. Let's see, they went this way. There's a 3-drop ramp thing that you investigate as well. Yeah, that seems good. Polygraph Orb again. Slice from the Shadows again. More slices from the Shadows, I think. So really, nothing much here. I don't think we're playing another Agency Coroner. I could even take just an uncommon because it helps complete this up. And there's Persuasive Interrogators. That's interesting. Well, let's take that. Alley Assailant or Repeat Offender. Well, the 2-drops are definitely well represented, gotta say. So we take the Alley Assailant, might use it, and another. It's a nice 3-drop to finish off with. We got a selection there. We can choose from. So we've got 8 cards to cut. Should we make a decision about the Pride of Hulklade first? Getting double blue to switch things on is very difficult. We don't have it. We're not splashing for any other blue cards. I usually love playing silly cards, but this one's a stretch. It's a bit too silly. It would make more sense in a green-blue deck. That's got to be cut, I think. And that means we can cut the Public Thoroughfares, which are just really going to slow me down. Because we don't have any other colours we want to actually splash for, really. Right, I think we'll look at the mana curve. So usually, I mean a good mana curve to go for is 2 1-drops, and it goes 7, 6, 4, 3, 1. So maybe we've got one too many big creatures. We're actually short on 4-drops, so we've probably got actually the top of the curve here is fine. But we've got to drop 4 1-drops, 2 2-drops, and 2 3-drops. That's right. Now, a good question is, how good are our 1-drops? This the case of the Gorgon's Kiss. It works if you can have a lot of self-mill and put creatures into graveyards easily. I think we got one self-mill card. Oh yeah, tell you what, the 2 1-drops, 2 extra 1-drops of Slice from the Shadows, they don't really count. I think I want to try out this Hedge Whisperer. I might just cut Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. It's quite difficult. I think it's quite difficult to solve this. And it's quite difficult to actually kill something with the trigger. The enter the board trigger. Because people just don't really like blocking, I've noticed. So I think that just might not be very good. So we've got to drop. This probably means we've got to drop a couple of things at the top of the curve. I think I'm actually quite happy to drop Persuasive Interrogators. I think they're a bit of a long shot. I think I'm probably happy to drop the Agency Coroner. I don't remember really ever sacrificing a creature with this. It's just a big wall, basically, that's 3/6. So that's fine. So that's 4 cards dropped. We've got to drop 2 from the 2-drop slot and 2 from the 3-drop slot. So this is a good removal card. That's a good removal. Creature. Now these are creatures with reach, which I quite like. We don't really need the Gravestone Strider anymore to splash blue, so we can lose that one definitely. I like my reach creatures a lot. Unscrupulous Agent I might cut. Because I'm not bringing it back from the graveyard to get another enter the board trigger. I've got, and it's not, I don't really need to, I don't think I've got things I need to sacrifice. So I might cut the Unscrupulous Agent here. Oh, actually, I realised I've actually done quite well because I need to cut 2 more things. I've cut more things than I thought. Maybe I can keep the Agent, and we'll look at the 3-drop slot as well. Okay, yeah, Confiscation. I'm not a fan of it if I'm not a really tight aggro deck. And this is like the top of the curve. I think quite easily cut that. We have a ramp card. We've got to decide, are we really a ramp deck? We've got some sort of expensive things that we can play that are cheaper. Tell you what, Undercity Eliminator does need to sacrifice something, so that's a reason to keep an Unscrupulous Agent around, I think. And I think ramping and getting an Investigate, that's pretty good. We don't need it that much, but I think I'm a fan of that. Two Alley Assailants. Do we need both of these? Where are we? 7. It's the choice between Alley Assailant and Unscrupulous Agent. I think I'll drop an Alley Assailant. That looks... yeah, that's a reasonable decision. If you count the number of removal spells, I think I've done quite well. I've got 2 of these. The Undercity Eliminator is definitely a removal spell. So 3, 4, 5. Got ways to stop 3 ways to stop flyers. 6, 7, 8. 8 removal cards. How many creatures did we end up with? We still got 15 creatures as well. So it is, yeah, 15 creatures, 8 removal. So obviously one of the creatures is also removal, the Eliminator, and the utility, the one utility card is the ramp card. They went this way. That feels like a pretty reasonable setup. We might win a game with this. And we'd have way more black cards, don't we, than green. Way more. 17 to 7, so obviously, yeah, 9 swamps, 8 forests. Could even go 10 swamps, 7 forests. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. I mean, I'm looking at what I've taken out. It's a shame I've cut Case of the Gorgon's Kiss, I suppose. I don't feel too bad about cutting the Pride of Hullclade, because it's a bit silly. I had a feeling I had a card that which milled 3 off the top, but I think I just looked at it and I never actually drafted it. Because that would potentially justify Case of the Gorgon's Kiss, but yeah. No. Okay, I think I'll call that end of part 1. I think that deck is probably finished, actually. Thanks for watching so far. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty happy with the deck. As it is, and I'm just going to go for it. So no, it's already running out tomorrow, the quick draft. I think we only had a week and a half or something like that. Maybe it was 2 weeks. I didn't really... No, I think it must have been a week and a half or 10 days. Hopefully it will come back soon. Right, Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, I guess. 1/3 reach on turn 2. So obviously, collect evidence 6 is quite a lot. This is definitely a good thing to sacrifice, though. We'll take out the tipster. Deck attacks himself, fair enough. We will actually play this guy face down. This is 5 to turn face up, okay. I'm gonna Dualleech. And it's counterspelled, I guess. So But it all is, that's why he's left all his mana untapped. Repulsive mutation, oh my god. Horrendous. So he's made a 4/4 flyer. That's just an uncommon, that thing, as well. Okay. And he's got a living conundrum of all things. Alright. Now. He's tapped out. Let's see, I could have a 2/4, well, a 2/4 reach isn't going to stop this, obviously. I could just do a 4-point slice from the shadows whilst he's tapped out. I'm aware he could do, you know, instant speed pumping of stats to save this thing. Obviously, this can't be countered, but he could have a giant growth. The Cryptex. Oh, that is interesting. Right, I had this the other day in my ramp deck. And he's got a bit of fuel for it. He needs to collect evidence 3. He can do that a couple of times. It'd be amazing if he can actually sack it and draw 3 cards. I never managed to do that. What's he managed to do here, though? Oh, this is collecting evidence 4. And he's made a 1/1 flyer. Pretty good going. Down to 1 card. He's got the upper hand at the moment. I think I play my Inspector. Collect evidence. So this can actually kill the flyer. That's 6. Needs 6 evidence. There's a good argument to make this a 3/3. So that's what I'm going to do. Because this obviously turns into a flyer. Let it through. Now, what is the deal with this? I get to gain 1 life and surveil when this attacks, which is pretty good. So let's do that. Or do I want to be clever about how I play it? Or do I just want to flip it and attack now without being clever, just to gain 1 life point? Yeah, let's do that. See if he has his last card as a removal spell. Lovely, we can get rid of the forest off the top. We're going to get hit for 5, but never mind that. He's holding that back. Okay, let that through. There was another forest below the forest on top. We don't have anything we want to sacrifice to the Eliminator. I think we need this 1/3 here. So I'm going to keep attacking with this Stalker. Yep, lock there. So it has to go through, yeah, when it deals damage to a player, it has to... sort of connect. Okay, Eliminator. We could trade our 1/3 reach to kill his 3/3. How do we feel about that? We've got a flying creature. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Usually at this point they put out something amazing and you think, oh, I should have held on to my removal spell. There was no need to use it. But let's see, can't be blocked as long as you sacrificed an artifact this turn. Well, yeah, that could be really annoying. That can kill me in 3 turns. Except I'm gaining a life point potentially from Basilica Stalker. We'll see. Well, anyway. Let's attack this. A life point, get a nice big chunky creature. And we can flip this at the end of his turn and gain 3 life. Okay, attack with a 3/2. Draw a card, discard a card. Okay, dropped a Hedge Whisperer. I'm gonna block with the Eliminator. Trades off. Good. That's one less thing to worry about. Really? Not just gonna play the Topiary Panther. You want a swamp. Oh, that's why. Okay, you're playing 3 colours. That makes sense then. Right. You got an amazing black card in your hand. To kill my flyer, probably. Extract a Confession, pay 6, yeah, kill my toughest creature. Flipping my face down card does not have any effect, doesn't change the situation. There we go. Yeah, he got my flyer, never mind. Oh my god, he's got something else. He's got... yeah, he got to do the 2 black spells that were sitting in his hand. Okay, let's flip this. And that now has 2 tokens on it, but he's got to get to 5. Power 2 or less, so that's obviously not power 2 or less. We will attack like this. block trade-off like that. So obviously gets that back if he sacrifices an artifact. Oh, no, sorry, a clue. Has to be a clue. Specifically, Topiary Panther, 6/5 trample. So he's got to top deck something here to deal with the cat. Or that living conundrum has to chump block here. Gets to how many? 3 tokens. He's paying red mana. Isn't that interesting? Okay. This can blow up a token creature. That's power 2 creatures. I'm going to attack with these 2. Is it a chump block? Looks like it. Bit of trample going through. Hold this back, I think. Just in case he has a board sweep. Six/5 trample's pretty hard to stop. Oh, it's up to 4. He's nearly done it. Yeah, I was trying to do that with my Cryptex last draft. Yeah, it's 5 tokens is brutal. 3 tokens, maybe that would be just about reasonable. Because you got to collect evidence 9 to get 3 tokens. I think I've already added this, but yeah, so this deck was good for a win. So that's good, a good sign, good start. See if we can get any more. My red-green deck, my red-green ramp deck went 1 and 3. It was not good. Trying to play out an 11 mana creature is not the easiest thing. Okay, so it's what we call a very, very reactive hand. We have Long Goodbye, kills a creature. Extract a Confession kills a creature. Murder kills a creature. We've got 2 black, which is good. Just need to top deck 1 more thing for the murder. Eliminator's 5 mana, and this needs green mana. So all the removal is going to keep us alive for a little while, probably long enough to draw, hopefully, a forest. Is what I'm thinking. This is the plan. It's not a great plan, but I think we can just about hold on to this hand. Oh my god, we just top decked a 2-drop black creature, which is just what we needed. Actually have something on the board to threaten with. And when he plays his defenders, I can just kill them 1 by 1. Get through with some damage. Okay, well, we didn't draw a land. Face down card. Alright. Oh, I think we want to extract a confession on this, don't we? Oh, we got to 3 swamps. That's good. Extract a confession is pretty good here. What was it? What was it? An exit specialist. 2/1. Okay, and you can bounce something. Ah, okay. Cold Case Cracker. Long Goodbye does not kill it. That's mana value 3 or less, and that's mana value 4. Yeah, we will just simply murder it. You'll get card advantage. You'll get 2 more damage through. Did we miss a trick? And should we have used Long Goodbye on his first creature? Because this obviously can only... Oh, brilliant. We get Forest. Yeah, we probably maybe should have done Long Goodbye on the first thing. How about a Slimy Dualleech? And then we can do 4 damage, 3 damage. Unless he kills this thing. He is totally untapped, so with 5 mana, so he's probably he's got some scheme in mind. So unauthorized exit, bouncing the Dualleech. Interesting. I still get an attack in, right, with my offender for 3. I guess it costs me more mana to replay the Dualleech. So. Evidence Examiner. Whenever you collect evidence 4, you may collect evidence 4. He can do that with a Cold Case Cracker. He can do it. He'll be able to do it twice. So I'm thinking Long Goodbye to kill that thing is going to be good. Okay, Long Goodbye that thing, please. Can't be countered. So, if all goes well here, Vitu-Ghazi Inspector can put a token on something, but might be better putting the token on the Inspector, honestly, to block any big flyers he's got. I'm gonna just attack for 2 again. He is drawing through his deck. Collect evidence 6, which will be all of these cards, basically. There we go. He's got something. Agency Outfitter. So you can get Magnifying Glass and or a Thinking Cap. And put them straight on the battlefield. And he's got them. He's got the combo. Very nice. Does the Thinking Cap give you 2? Oh, it gives you 2 toughness, not 1 toughness. So I can't kill it with Soul Enervation. Ah, that's annoying. He just has to equip it. I'm not even going to hover over. Oh, it's going to bite down on crime. Let's kill my reach creature. I've drawn a forest as well. That's good. Is that... Oh, equip Detective 1. This is a detective. He could have saved it from Soul Enervation. He did not. So, I get in for 2. But he has a serious card draw engine here. I know there is a white board sweeper, So, you know, I could... Actually, I don't think I... No, I've only got 5 mana. I can't play out 2 things. But I'm going to play the thing he's aware of, which is the Dualleech. And it lets me pump my damage up by 1. Which I will do. Of course, he can thinking cap that, make it a 4/5. That's pretty scary. But I've got the Dualleech to do a bit of, get a bit of trade up potential. And I believe this can, if I'm not mistaken, become suspected and get menace. I think, yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to activate that ability. So it's unblockable. Or it's got, well, it's got menace. And it will get through for 3 damage with any luck. And I could activate it again to do 4 damage. See if he has an answer to that. He needs another, maybe another bounce spell here. Got him. Repeat offender. I top deck it in time for turn 2. It's my only kind of early aggro play, and he has no answer to it the entire game. I just kill all his blockers. So that was definitely turned out to be a good keep. Only having 2 swamps, but 3 removal spells. Okay, we have the Bonebrute. We might actually play it this time. Let's keep that one. Leech for 2 mana, you can pump it up. When he deals combat damage, you can mill 2 cards. Alright, so I can't really block it because he's definitely going to have 2 mana. I will just kill it with Extract Confession. Bit over the top, but he's got a mill strategy, I could be in trouble. I'm not going to play the Bonebrute. I'm going to play Snarling Gorehound, Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, and see. Oh, Longer Bide's another nice removal spell. Keep that on top. He is black-green as well. He's got the Aftermath analysis. Yeah, this is the one that mills 3 cards. So he's got another analyst, Insidious Roots, which is, when does that trigger? When creatures leave your graveyard. Ah, you see, that would have been great for this deck because I have so much collect evidence. Is it worth a long goodbye on that? How about a Slimy Dualleech? So it means I get through with 3 damage. Slice from the Shadows is great as well. Okay, because we upgrade this guy with Death Touch. get through at 3 damage. So, and this brings all the lands back to the battlefield tapped when you sacrifice it, which is very cool. Soul Enervation kills my Dualleech. Okay. That's fair. There's our Slice from the Shadows. It is mana intensive, Slice from the Shadows. I think we could use that to kill this, but then Long Goodbye might not be able to kill the next thing. So it's a tricky one. And this feels like a big waste on like a 1/3 creature as well. How about we actually play Hunted Bonebrute as a face down card? They went this way, that's good. And attack just for 1. This is just, let's see, 2 to turn face up. Now he's got the Insidious Roots, which is very, very scary indeed. This gets out of control pretty quickly. So he's trying to remove his creatures from the graveyard, making all the plants bigger. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. My turn. I'm going to just have to try and kill him before his plan comes to fruition. Right. We get a tap basic land, or we can turn this guy face up and maybe swing for 7 this turn. He might have instant speed removal. But I think we're on a clock because he's got Insidious Roots. He might even be able to get some plants at instant speed. We'll see. I can actually Long Goodbye the Aftermath Analyst and attack with everything. This would be good for killing a plant, though. A ridiculously huge plant. Oh my god. That's not good. That's a couple of 2/1 spiders with Menace and Reach. And he collects evidence, and that's really bad because it triggers Soul Enervation and he gets a plant token. That's 1/2 already. Oh my god. That is, yeah, that is the ultimate sort of setup, really, for collect evidence. Oh my god. Okay, where do we start? That plant is going to get absolutely out of control very quickly. And I'm gonna kill the plant token. Kraul Whipcracker is a great top deck. Kraul Whipcracker is going to kill a spider. And Slice from the Shadows can kill the other spider. And I can attack with the Bonebrute. He can double block and I can kill his Zoni. His Zoni when his only attacks he can collect evidence for and get more spiders. I need enough back to... Yeah, I think he could double block the Gorehound. If he... Yeah, I'm going to keep the Gorehound back. Kill his Oni. Oh, lose 3 life. Yes, I forgot about that. That's good. Now, how much more collect evidence has he got? Oh, quite a lot. So he's going to kill my Kraul Whipcracker, get a plant. Damn. Okay, I can slice from the shadows and kill his face down card. Or I could go they win this way. Yeah, I think I just have to do they win this way. Get something out of the deck, get another swamp. And say next, no attacks. But anyway, this is a good sort of model for the self-mill collect evidence deck. I didn't get anywhere near this, unfortunately, but gotta let that through. It is an Alley Assailant. Oh dear, 3 life. You can gain some life. I get my own Alley Assailant, so I could play that face down, draw a card, gets hit for 3 again. But also I'd get to Surveil for 1, which is good. Hedge Whisperer. I think he's alright. Don't mind a Hedge Whisperer. But we've done well to survive. That is an incredibly good... he's got his slice from the shadows to take out my dude. Fair enough. Let's pop the clue. Just checking this. Oh yeah, I mean it's got. Obviously he's got summoning sickness. Play that. Play that. Obviously can't keep taking 3 damage every turn. Repeat offender, yeah, that's reasonable. I think I'd just do, let's do -4/-4 on this. See if that kills it. Sacking that to bring back a forest. But it's also more fuel, I suppose. To make the plant army. It's going to probably win him the game. Now, I could play Repeat Offender, or I could get a 5/5 land. Let's get a 5/5 land. to Confession and Long Goodbye. Obviously not coming back from the graveyard, so... That's got Menace. Let's go in with that. Oh, that's a big collect evidence thing. Decline to untap. Let's play a Repeat Offender. Oh, Undercity Eliminator, that's pretty good. And attack with a 5/5. Blocking with a plant. Okay. Alright. Can hold the swamp. Okay, Dualleech. So he's going to collect evidence. 3. Is he going to make multiple plants now because he can do lots of small creatures? He can do 2 creatures and get 2 plants, I think, which is pretty scary. Okay, that gets bigger. I lose a point. He gains a point. He gets 1 plant. Only 1 plant. Okay. Now, I've got Repeat Offender here, who can get Menace next turn, or I can trade him off with Sample Collector and lose 2 creatures. It's one of these tricky decisions, but I think I'm just gonna go for it next. I've got Undercity Eliminator next turn as well. Okay, I think I probably let that through, to be honest. No blocks. And I can take out a blocker next turn. Oh, how about, yeah, 3 mana to make that suspected. Decline to untap Hedge Whisperer. Alright, if I kill my Hedge Whisperer, then I lose the plant. Quite clearly. I think I sacrifice the Vitu-Ghazi Inspector here. Kill the Dualleech. And then attack like this. Plant has to block the 5/5. 3 damage through. And end the turn. And hopefully he can't kill me. But wow, that was a very nasty deck. I'm surprised I won that one. Okay, 3 wins, so at least 50-50. Always feels quite good. We have our 2-drop creature. 2 removal spells and a ramp spell. I'm pretty happy with that. It's dead. Maybe not. Face down card. Now this might be a dog walker, which would make 2 dogs. I think safety first. We're going to kill this. Colours. Naya colours. He's got Smaller Sentry. Ooh. So that was a Riftburst Hellion, of all things. Demand answers, discard, draw 2. Okay. So this thing is pretty nasty. When you turn things face up, it gets bigger. I think it's well worth killing this. Pushing through another 2 damage. Is going to be a 2/4. Okay. Oh, we just top decked Extractor Conversion. That's pretty sweet. Okay, let's just do that. Sacrifice your 2/4. I think it's tempting to play the Gorehound, which would be basically an extra point of damage next turn, but it's more mana efficient to go for They Went This Way, I think. So I'm going to do that. We can potentially play Gorehound and Undercity Eliminator next round. Kraul Whipcracker. Okay, well, so we will kill this. The Eliminator. Oh, we could actually sacrifice a clue. I think that's reasonable. I think I like having another menace creature on the board, so... back. 1/3 flying. Repeat offender should now become suspected. I could hold back the Whipcracker. Yeah, let's just attack with everything. hold back the Whipcracker just in case he does want to play a token creature. Airtight Alibi. So he gets to kill that. That's fair enough. I think I'm gonna pump this guy up. And the turn. So that is now a pretty serious creature. 3/5. Oh, long goodbye. That's a shame for him. Let's take you out. And both of these guys have menace, so we get through. I'm gonna actually pump this guy up. And end the turn. I'm still gonna hold back the Whipcracker. Sanctuary Wall. You can double block now. Murder's pretty good. This is crazy, isn't it? This is such a ridiculous amount of removal. That was like all my removal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 removal spells. That's usually what people draw against me. Sorry, it's 6 removal because of the... I also had the enchantment. Soul Enervation. A 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop, so it's perfect, really. And we can maybe get rid of the next land on top. It's just lands. Oh, did I just played a swamp. That's that'll teach me for not paying attention. I'm just giving my opponent a free turn, basically. Well, I got to give them a chance sometimes, you know. Well, we could murder the 2/1. I think, because I don't want to play the Meddler now. The Meddler should make one of these guys suspected. That's clearly what should happen. I get my own repeat offender, that's good. I can actually do 2 creatures next turn. We can hold on to murder for something a bit more significant, I think. He might even want to give it menace now to get through with 2 damage. That would be great. face down card. Fair enough. So, we go Repeat Offender. Oh, we like Sample Collector. Let's keep... Oh, do we want to fill up our graveyard, though? No, I don't think so. We want a Sample Collector and give it Menace. And keep activating it. I think that would be very good. And if he double blocks, we kill the Repeat Offender. So I think the Gorehound can go in here, honestly. He's going for it. Okay, trade off. So he can... Yeah, it's just a colourless land. He's got 3 colours in this deck as well. Oh, yeah, little cheap flyer. Oh, and I lose something from my hand. That's very unfortunate. I'm going to lose a swamp. We want to play the Sample Collector. Yeah. Got a Judith, of all things. Well, there's my murder target, or even a Soul Enervation target. I'm just going to do it straight away. I do not stand on ceremony. I will not attack with the Sample Collector, because he's just going to die. Now, the funny thing here, if I'd played Murder, I'd have had fuel in the graveyard to actually pump up the Sample Collector and make it more of a threat. Talking of making a threat, let's play this face down. He's got the card draw engine going. Karlov Watchdog. Permanents your opponent's control can't be turned face up during your turn. Oh, okay. So that can pump all of his dudes. If I attack with a 6/2 menace, his 1/1 creatures will block it. It's not particularly good. Is this worth a murder? Well, it's only 2 to actually turn this face up, now I think of it. Let's do that. So I still have murder available. And do I want to attack with Sample Collector as well? Maybe a Repeat Offender, because they've all got 2 toughness, I notice. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Let's do that. The 1/1s, do that. Oh, wait, no, he's done face down card and that one. Fair enough. He's guaranteed that he's gonna kill the Bone Brute. That's fine. I will say yes. That's okay. Direct damage as well, just and I don't need to play the murder. I can play Clandestine Meddler and make give my sample collector menace now. He's going to be the threat. Okay, we have Spirit Detective, double strike, suspected exile. Damn, so there goes my sample collector. Wow, well, I could not have seen that coming. The long goodbye does not kill him. Murder you. Don't have a protection spell, do you? Yeah, comes back. God damn it. At least I haven't suspected any other creatures. Suppose. He has a protection spell. Don't mind. God. It's not even tapped. Right, yeah, because that's a detective, and that's pumped up the perimeter enforcer. Okay, fair enough. This has got menace, so he has to double block. So he'd block with these two, wouldn't he? All right, long goodbye on the watched. Damn, what? Because it costs 4. Oh, good. God's sake. Right. Do we just settle for killing a perimeter enforcer? Yes, let's kill the perimeter enforcer. I'm making terrible decisions. I'm going to attack with this guy because he's got menace and he can trade with the dog potentially. Slimy Dualleech is an excellent draw. There we go. We made a decision. Right. Not only did he get his lovely mythic, he got to protect it with a protection spell. God damn it. I hate that. And it's double strike, and it's got menace and vigilance, so... whenever he attacks, he can... obviously that's going to happen. Which it's going to absolutely just wreck us completely. Bunny has a Wisp Drinker vampire as well. So added fun. Okay, let's send one of you guys in. I haven't made a horrible mistake. No, it's only 2 damage. So Dualleech. No, I probably attacked the wrong thing. Oh really? He's got enough to do that? Oh, that's horrendous. That is the worst. These now have Death Touch, Lifelink, Power 2 or less gain Death Touch and Lifelink. So Death Touch and First Strike, of course, is rather stupid. No blocks, please. And he's going to be impossible to kill. And Extractor Confession kills his highest power creature. Of course it does, which is the bloomin' Watchdog. Right. So, you've got Menace. You can get Menace. Thinking that we want to give you Menace. Hope somehow that the Watchdog dies when he blocks. But this has got... No, this is a problem. This has got double strike, and this will kill me with first strike. Right. Next to combat. So, probably just do this on yourself and go in, is what I'm thinking. You're going to die anyway this turn. So he should just not block it, and he doesn't. Okay. We'll have to extract a confession. We don't need to actually collect any evidence. Because killing the vampire would be better than killing the watchdog. He's going to lose the watchdog naturally, and will end the turn. Right. I feel like this one started off quite well. We managed to kill Judith, and he had another, well, he had a mythic to follow up with, basically. He's giving it and giving his double strike first. Lifelink is pretty nice, and getting to kill one of my creatures every single turn is pretty nice, or every other turn. It turns out. This has got Death Touch. Yeah, great, love it. Okay, no blocks. We can suspect it, and then it dies next turn, which isn't great. Okay, my turn. Well, I mean, the card that won him the game was presumed dead, saved his mythic. So, yeah. We can get through with 3 damage. Possibly even 4 damage. I don't think it's going to make too much difference. Taking 6. That won't be able to block. Let's whoop. Don't activate the ability. Chuck that in the way. Oh, it's got menace. Of course it has. Let's chuck both of those in the way so everything dies. Oh, he didn't even actually activate the death touch there. Wrench. Okay. Can tap things down. Wrench is probably quite good, isn't it? It's basically a removal equipment. Hedge Whisperer is not going to do it. Play a land and end my turn. really, I mean, things could not have lined up better for him this game. I mean, I had a pretty good game earlier, so I guess it all evens out. Right, short break. And I'm back. Okay, bit of gold. We're drawing an extra card. We've got a 1-drop and a 2-drop removal spell. It's great if we can draw a 3rd land. It's often the way. We definitely want to keep it. And the Mask Maker, that's a good start. I'm gonna block. I mean, he might have shock or something. Cheap face down card. We're gonna extract a confession. This is his Mask Maker. No attacks. Block. Yep, let's block. Let's stop some damage. It could be flipping into a Dog Walker, I think, which would be bad. Okay, it's gonna have. He's just gonna use a card to kill it. That's fair enough. And we're lucky enough to draw a land. That's very good. Right, we either race him. Or we ramp out land number 4, which will let us do Soul Enervation. The Bonebrute is going to do a good job of racing him. I say we go for a Bonebrute. See if he's got more removal. Obviously this thing dies to a shock, which is not ideal, but... And he's got 3 colours as well. Lots of 3-colour decks. Okay, Clandestine Meddler, or just turn this face up. Or how about they went... We could do they went this way. Let's do they went this way. No, let's attack first. I'm just gonna attack face down. He is playing black. He might have the thing that kills it, but can't do anything about that. We'll ramp out land. It's tempting to get another swamp just because everything is black. Yeah, let's get a 3rd swamp. We have charge. 7 damage. Gee. Now, I've got options. We can go face up, swing for 6, and murder the offender. Or we could just go for Soul Enervation and hit for 2. Soul Enervation is just sort of shaped. It's the right shape for a 4 toughness creature. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's the more modest approach. I'm gonna do that. Covers more eventualities that my opponent might have. Innocent bystander. Okay, we probably want to hold on for an extra land and then play a 6/5 trample. Now we can play. This obviously trades with us 6/2, so we're just gonna do this pre-combat. Turn this face up, and it might get killed. But that's okay. Yeah, let's attack. Damage through and play the Stalker face down, I think. And then that's the one I obviously want to give Menace to, have a flying Menace creature. It's going to be difficult to stop. Alright, okay, interesting. Yeah, I can double up. I can Meddler. Let's Meddler. Make this the suspect. Could have stopped that from blocking. There's another option. Can surveil 1. Okay, Alley Assailant's alright. I'm gonna graveyard it. So we actually want a 6th land here. I'm thinking he could have a board sweeper. That's really gonna be the problem. So I won't play into a board sweeper. I'll draw the card, the extra card with a clue token. Damage to that. That's that. Okay. Nice. Bonebrute nets me a win. $750 gold. Very nice. All odds. Right, we have one of these removal heavy hands, 3 removal spells, and a 1-drop creature. And I think what we learnt last time, it might be better to use the long goodbye first, and then use the sacrifice card. We won't be able to cast Murder yet. draw another swamp. Another forest. Wow. Let's remember to play a creature. Aftermath Ants. Okay. So some green-red mill deck. He's got a shock. Sample collector. I'm going to long goodbye this thing. Do I really want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to long goodbye this. It seems like such a waste, but the next thing gets sacrificed with Extractor Confession, and the next thing gets murdered. Hopefully by then we've built up a bit of momentum. I'm going to play the creature here, obviously. We get to surveil. That's good. Yeah, we like that. That's another thing for us to do next turn, and it gives us some card draw. Burst of interest. Yeah, I see. 2 creatures. My one, this creature can't block. Yeah, you see, the Gorehound can get through. And we'll attack with the Gorehound, as a matter of fact. Ooh, Case of the Trampled Garden, and you're going to pump up both of them. So I don't really want to block. I'm going to take 6. That's fair enough. Okay. We're absolutely getting walloped. So, Extractor Confession. Spending any things. So, he's got a 3/3. I think we play a face down card. I think we could take 3 damage again if he wants to attack again. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a good one. An attack for 2. Hold the murder back for something serious. Right, so this could be a 4/5 flyer. Let's make that happen. It could be a 4/5 flyer next turn. That's true. Let's do that. We need 6, which is all of this. So we will pump that up. Here's the forest. Very good. We won't attack. We'll hold up murder. Potentially some card draw. So this thing, remind me what this does. This is horrendous, isn't it? Whenever you attack, yeah, you get a +1/+1 on target attacking creature. So you need 8 power in your end step. So we've got the murder to try and control his power. And he is attacking. So, what we hope is... I think I'm going to let the 3 damage through. I'm going to double block this with these 2 guys. That sort of feels low risk to do that. And then if it's something horrendous that doesn't have ward, these turn face up, we can murder it. Okay. Blimey. That is terrifying. Well, we'll kill it. And 4 damage gets through. We'll turn this face up. And I think attack with everything. Get rid of a swamp. Card. Another swamp, sure. Ah, the Hedge Whisperer. That's the perfect thing for extra swamps. Gorehound can get in there. He's got Menace. Oh no! He got my flyer with a combat trick. So mad right now. Okay, Hedge Whisperer though can collect evidence and make a 5/5 creature or slice from shadows. Very good. People and their combat tricks, come on. Oh, okay, he killed my dude. Damn it. Okay, let's just make sure you've got... Let's do a 7-point. There's no point holding back. He might have +3/+3 or something. Got him. And then 3 damage. Right, that gives you a clue, I see. You're a combat trick deck, I get it. Tunnel Tipster is only a 1/1. Got 1 card in hand. Probably a combat trick. Might be a chases on, but that's fine. Sample Collector's good. Let's play a Sample Collector so we get a trigger off the Gorehound. No, it's going to get shocked so I don't get the trigger. Love it. And we'll attack these. Oh, nice. So that becomes a 2/2. All right. Any potential problems here? No, I think we just get through with some damage. I think, yeah, we can get rid of the murder. Do we just pump up the Sample Collector to 3/4 because he's got nothing in hand and he's got to really chump block that? And then he just needs to kill the Sample Collector and he's sort of stabilized. We got him. We got him. bad. Okay, it's all swamps. That's not ideal. I've got the removal spell, a couple of 3-drops, and we can't cast that one. So it's like a 6-card hand already. But I'm going to keep it. I think it's an okay 6-card hand. What is that? Oh, that's meat you can attack with. And when it goes to the graveyard, you get 2 dogs. And that's amazing. We top deck a forest. And he's dead. Let's see. Yeah, let's play this face down. See how many of these he's got. Let's play out Meddler. Oh, good point. Don't attack. So this thing, you can sacrifice it for 2, and you get 2 1/1 dogs, which will obviously kill this. I just realised that. Be a waste of a good vampire. Now we just flip this face up. And then he probably kills it anyway with something else. But he has to use a murder, so that's okay. And he's only got 1 mana left, so this guy can go in. A lot like a removal tribal style deck. And well, let's extract a confession. He may sacrifice the Kraul Haunch in response and sacrifice a dog. Yeah, actually I just really need 1 extra toughness. I think I won't attack, I'll play a sample collector. Yeah, let's read this again. Yes, no attacks, right. 3 cards left. No witnesses, just straight up kills of my creatures. Love it. Good old board wipes. And we'll play this face down and find the next removal spell. Trouble is, this is actually used. This gets countered by the Kraul Haunch because it's a 2 toughness menace creature, which is a real shame. Wisp drinking vampire. Great, so I get hit with a 2-point drain life as well. So I'm going to do it anyway. Wow, okay, lets it through. 6 damage. Keep 2 land in my hand. I don't think I need this much mana for anything, so... He has not popped the Kraul Haunch. Oh, okay. So sacrifice that to kill it. Fair enough. Then you can whack me with Let's play Gorehound. Didn't even build up the board that much, just a 2 for 1. I got a clue token, so I got card parity even. So I lose a swamp from that. Not the worst thing. But yeah, he's just outdrawn me here. Takes 7 damage. He's got another creature. And I'm going to draw another land. So that's 10 land I've been through. And 7 cards. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Looks like he's been through 6 land. So, yeah. He drew 4 more cards than me. That pumps up something. Yeah. So if I block that, I could probably survive. And I'll draw my board sweeper. We're both allowed to have a board sweeper. No. Oh, that's right. There's a blocker. Good game. All that time I spent thinking about the Crowvod Haunch and whether it was going to flip or not. Never did sacrifice it. It was another Crowvod Haunch. He had 2 of them in that deck. Oh, it's a close one. It's down to the wire. So 6 and 2. So this deck has turned out to be pretty good. Decks with lots of removal. They're often better than average. It's not a guarantee though that you're going to do well. You do need some threats of your own to actually finish games. This is I think a good mix. 15 creatures and 8 removal. We have a 1-drop into removal. Lots of removal. 3 removal spells, but only 1 I can cast really at the moment. And a 2-drop creature, that's very nice. Off the old top of the deck there. Evidence Examiner. Actually kill that straight away before it gives him card advantage. So blue-green. Right, blue-green self-mill. Undercover Crocodile. Hard hitting question on the old 1-1 there, nice. Right. I could play the Inspector. Or I could play this like as an aggro card. 3-2 just beats his 1-3, so maybe that is the right call, even if I can't think of any. He's obviously going to immediately play a token, and I'm going to regret it. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's play the 1-3. Give him another turn to play a token. Damn it. We'll attack, and maybe we'll slice this from the shadows. Can't do much else. May as well kill this thing. Oh wait, he can get 2 lands back in response, can't he? Because he's got 4 mana to sacrifice it. Yeah, that would be a terrible idea. Okay, I'm gonna... I'll play the Kraul Whipcracker. He just wants to sack that and get his lands back. Ramp like crazy. Still looking for my 4th land, and he's got how many? Insane number. I still can't get a 2nd swamp for murder. Slice from the shadows would, with the Kraul Whipcracker, actually get a kill on the Panther. We might have to do that. We might have to risk it. Probably knows what I've got, and may have a pump spell. Let's see. Is it likely he'd be doing that in this kind of deck? He's got 3 colours. He's got swamp as well in there. Okay, out cold. Oh, that's great. Just to stop any shenanigans. And I've drawn... how many cards? 12 cards now. So 5 cards. Top 5 cards had no land. Tunnel Tipster. Okay. You can die. You don't get to ramp. Even more. Right. Ah, there we go. Swamp. Just murder that thing. Damn it. And play a Hedge Whisperer. Was it over the top killing that Tunnel Tipster? Maybe. Maybe it was a little bit over the top. But I want it to be mana efficient. Oh no, coerce to kill. I do not like that. Well, is it Slice from the Shadows or Long Goodbye? Arguably, Slice from the Shadows kills more things. Does anything else special happen? A clue, okay. Alright. Dead, and I'm getting in for 4. Oh dear. Card advantage. so much evidence you can collect, it's ridiculous. And he has another evidence examiner, of course he does. Right. Kraul Whisperer. Trade it for an evidence examiner to stop him drawing an extra card next turn. I think that's reasonable. Can he afford to trade one of them, or is he going to go for all the card advantage? So that's the second and third ones. I killed the first one. No, yeah, he's. I think it's the right choice. Let it through. Build up that card advantage. I know this one can't be countered, so might be able to pump it up, but I think we've got to kill at least one of them. Be Crocodile, probably. Undercover Crocodile, I would guess. Okay. Let's play a forest because we might want to kill the face down card at instant speed, I suppose. Get in with this guy. And well, we think he's probably got a 5/5 anyway. So I'm going to kill his 2/2 to stop him just getting endless card advantage. And we'll just have to top deck something else to stop his Crocodile. Oh my god. He does have combat trick nonsense. Who plays this? Come on, 3 mana to give something hexproof. It's not feasible. Yeah, I think we lost. Honestly. Didn't flip this. Right, Clandestine Meddler. I could just not suspect anything. Because I am very much on the defensive now. 0. Well, I definitely lost this one. I think 6-3 is still pretty good. I'm happy with 6-3. He's got out cold. Yeah, okay. Just for good measure. 4 damage on that one as well. Okay. Yep, 3 evidence examiners in a blue-green deck. That is pretty killer, to be honest. I've got to block a 4-drop. I mean a 4-power creature to survive, so we'll do that. That is a Gadget Technician. That puts me on 1. Okay, interesting. Blue-red thingy. Oh yeah, we can collect evidence 6. Actually get a trigger from the Soul Enervation. How many triggers would we get? What? Yeah, probably we only ever get 1 trigger, but let's test that. So let's get you, and the Hedge Whisperer, and then something that costs 2. So I think it's just 1 trigger rather than 3. Yeah. Everything draws cards. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Pretty straightforward black-green deck with a lot of removal cards. These kinds of decks tend to do pretty well with a few evasion creatures as well, some direct damage to sort of push you over the top. Hedge Whisperer, quite a nice late game guy, can make your lands into 5/5. Well, 1 land at a time can be a 5/5 creature. Not as broken as the Lost Caverns of Ixalan guy who can make your lands into 7/7 creatures and can do that every turn. That was a bit insane. This is a more modest version of that. Yeah, I think that won me at least 1 game. That Hedge Whisperer, that was quite good. Ridiculous amounts of removal was good. Vitu-Ghazi Inspectors, these were quite good. Bit of extra reach. Clandestine Meddler, quite good, quite versatile. You can remove a blocker or give something menace. And you get another source of surveil as well when you attack with a suspect. The Hunted Bonebrute, this won at least 1 game. This is it turned out to be pretty good. As long as you play it face down and then flip it face up. You don't give your opponent any dogs. But yeah, very easy to kill. Dies to a shock, but that's off the way. Sample Collector was pretty good in this deck. It's good when you can make him a suspect and give him some evasion so he can keep collecting evidence, pumping up creatures. They Went This Way was quite good, just having one of those 1 ramp card probably about right, and it's got investigate, so it replaces itself. So the Dualleech, definitely good for letting your small creatures trade up and sort of swing in. Undercity Eliminator, we didn't have many artifacts. We had one way of making a clue token, but it was fine. We've got sort of things we can sacrifice. That was good. Basilica Stalker was pretty good. Topiary Panther. Yeah, Slice from the Shadows is a good removal spell as well. Good for killing face down creatures. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Didn't miss the 215 creature, legendary creature I didn't play. Don't think we needed it, to be honest. Let's see. Just the one pack, unfortunately. But 850 gems is very nice. And let's open our vault here. Very rare moment. Lovely. Cool. Up to 140 mythics. Yep, I think that is the video. Thanks for watching.